Am I recording? Awesome. Hi guys. It's Tracy here. It has been a really long time since I posted a video on this channel, mainly because, full disclosure, I manage a lot of social media networks and pages and profiles. And this one is one I do for pleasure. And while I do use my decks constantly, I don't exactly generate content on this page very often. So thank you for joining me again. All right, so today I thought it'd be kind of cool to show some of the feminine angled or feminine energy decks that I like to work with. Stuff that, you know, either is has that feminine energy to it or is softer, more introspective. So my interpretation of what is feminine is my own, and everyone has their own interpretation, but you'll probably see why I think these are quite feminine decks. The first one is called the Songs of My Heart deck. Randomly found this chick on Instagram. She is an artist in New Zealand, and she has a very interesting card process. So she's, it seems, created this deck like 10 pieces at a time. And it's heavily inspired by New Zealand and the landmarks and nature there. Such a feminine deck. They all look like friggin' superheroes to me, which I think is very, very chill. Very cool. So when I got her, it's got all these like glitter stars in the envelope, which is very charming. Got a personal note from her, which is also very charming. And as you can see, the deck is tiny. It's a baby deck. There's only like 20 cards or so. And I really dig them. They are racially and body type diverse, and they not only pull that that feminine imagery in, but she also uses, like I said, New Zealand landmarks and pulls beautiful metaphors for them. There's nature symbology. It is just chill. Really interesting. She mailed this in an envelope, and then offered 2 file sizes for the guidebook. One is obviously like almost a 200 megabyte file, which I didn't even mess with. And then there was a much more consumer-friendly version, and I printed it like 4 per page, cut it up, and then made my own little book. It's not like the most amazing job I've ever done, but it works for me. Clipped it at the top, and this has beautiful renderings of the artwork and descriptions and such. So simple, to the point, but effective. So here are some of the cards. My karma is joy, and you can see that the let's see if I can turn the brightness up. I cannot. Sorry about that. The artwork, the female is sort of wardrobed in nature. This is really cool. I love all the nudity, all about the nudity. That is our natural form. And oh my gosh, my video is doing a terrible job of, you know what? I might be able to do something about this. Where the hell is my remote? If I turn on my TV, I'm gonna do some like really impromptu lighting here. If I turn on my TV, maybe I'll get some lights from that. So let me show you more of the cards. As you can see, it's pretty affirmational. So I can't imagine using more than a couple of card draws. I'll probably use it as a single card draw and just kind of get lost in that single card's message. The card that was my favorite, the one that popped out at me, of course, the redhead, popped out at me, and that was the card I actually first drew as well. So it showed up a lot yesterday when I got the deck. But you can see the diversity. I love the directness of the gaze. And light. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry about all the bad lighting before this moment. It's so beautiful. Up at the top you get some symbolism as well, which she goes over in the guidebook. It's so pretty. I like supporting indie artists. She's on Etsy. Go to Hand Me That Pencil on Instagram. or Etsy, and check out her products. She does a lot of paper products as well, renderings of this in like note cards and stuff, journals. It's just beautiful. It's soft. It's accessible. It's empowering. I think it was inspired specifically by a bout with cancer. I mean, look at this. What a stunner. Yeah. Ah, there's my card. My card. And I do not stand alone. Sisterhood. Having your hands up to the spirit, to the universe, to the cosmos, the forest, support, connection. I mean, you could literally sit with a card and pull a lot of meaning out of it. That's what I appreciate about it, is they're quite simple as you look at it at first glance, but it does get, you can go in a lot farther with each card. Thank you. I think it's Justine for your lovely creation. And let me try to get this out of the way. The next deck is another affirmational deck, and it's with the 7 directions. And I think this artist basically created this deck to use for herself, and then it kind of worked its way into